nostalgia. It's just a brutal testament to a nearly perfect design. The biggest reason is the raw power of its .50 BMG cartridge. That massive round can hit targets over a mile away, a distance where your standard rifle is completely useless. It rips through brick walls, punches through the armor on light vehicles, and can even take down low-flying helicopters. In a world full of advanced armor and fancy electronics, the sheer kinetic energy of a .50 caliber slug is still a problem without an easy fix. The second reason it's stuck around is its insane reliability and simplicity. The M2 is an absolute workhorse. It's a heavy, rugged chunk of steel that'll chew through the worst conditions you can imagine, from the frozen mountains of Afghanistan to the deserts of Iraq, and still be ready to go. Its core design is so solid that it's needed very few major changes over its entire life. Sure, modern versions have nice upgrades, like quick-change barrels to keep them from overheating and advanced optics for better aim, but the heart of the weapon is the same one that served at Normandy and Iwo Jima. The M2 has been produced continuously, with small upgrades along the way, keeping it relevant. It's the perfect embodiment of, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The M2 wasn't just not broken. It was damn near perfect from day one, and it still defines what a heavy machine gun should be. Our final weapon is a bit of a ghost. You won't find it issued to modern armies, mounted on a Humvee, or carried by special forces. And yet, it's arguably the most influential firearm of the 20th century. Its spirit is alive in nearly every single assault rifle on the planet today. This is the Sturmgewehr 44, the Saint G44. To get why it's so important, you have to understand the problem facing the average soldier in World War II. Troops usually carried one of two things. They either had a powerful long-range bolt-action rifle, like the German Kar 98K or the American M1 Garand, which were slow to fire. Or they had a submachine gun like the MP40 or the Thompson. These were great for spitting out bullets up close, but they used weak pistol ammo that was basically useless past 100 yards. This left a huge tactical gap. Most firefights actually happened between 100 and 300 yards, too far for submachine guns and too close for slow bolt actions to be ideal. So, German engineers came up with a radical solution. They invented a new type of bullet, the 7.92 by 33 mm Kurz, or short cartridge. It was an intermediate round, weaker than a full-size rifle cartridge, but way more powerful than a pistol round. And then they built the perfect weapon to fire it, the Sturmgewehr. That literally translates to storm rifle, or as we'd call it today, assault rifle. The Saint G44 was the whole package. It had a switch that let a soldier choose between single shots for accuracy or full auto for suppression. It used a 30-round detachable magazine, giving the user way more firepower than any bolt-action rifle. For the very first time, one soldier could deliver effective automatic fire at the most common combat distances. It was a tactical game-changer, giving a single infantryman the kind of firepower that used to require a whole machine gun team. The Saint G44 showed up too late in the war to really change the outcome, but its idea changed everything that came after. After the war, military experts all over the world, especially in the Soviet Union, studied the Saint G44. The result? The AK-47, which used the very same concept of an intermediate cartridge and select fire capability. On the other side of the Cold War, the US eventually came up with the M16. Pretty much every standard issue assault rifle today, from the American M4 to the Russian AK-12, follows the basic blueprint laid down by the STG-44, a select fire weapon firing an intermediate cartridge from a detachable magazine. So while the Saint G44 itself is now a collector's item, its ghost is truly in the machine of modern warfare. Its design DNA is in the hands of almost every soldier on today's battlefield. And those are just a few examples of how World War II's legacy endures on the battlefield. I'm curious, what other World War II weapons do you know of that are still in service, or whose influence is still being felt today? Drop them in the comments below. And hey, if you found this surprising look at military hardware interesting, do us a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into military history and tech. From the raw power of the M2 Browning to the terrifying speed of the MG42's descendants and the game-changing concept of the STG-44, the tech of World War II is clearly far from obsolete. These weapons have stuck around for one simple reason. They were just that good at their jobs. They solved fundamental problems on the battlefield with designs that were tough, effective, and brutally simple. It just goes to show you that sometimes victory doesn't come from the newest, most expensive gadget. It comes from a design so good, it becomes timeless.
26 entries, 5 tiers.